The concept of a New World Order has been a topic of discussion for decades, with many speculating about the existence of a secret group of powerful individuals seeking to control the world. One of the alleged tools being used to achieve this goal is the narrative of global warming. The idea that Satanic New World Order wants to control us with global warming may seem far-fetched, but let's delve into the arguments and perspectives surrounding this claim. Proponents of this theory believe that the New World Order, often associated with elitist and occult practices, aims to use the fear of global warming to manipulate and dominate the global population. By creating a perceived threat to the planet, they can impose strict regulations, policies, and taxes on individuals and nations, effectively controlling every aspect of life. This would enable them to consolidate power, accumulate wealth, and reshape the world according to their design. One of the primary ways this control is allegedly exercised is through the promotion of sustainable development and renewable energy. While these initiatives may seem beneficial, critics argue that they are being used to justify draconian measures such as carbon taxes that stifle economic growth and limit individual freedom. The New World Order, in this context, is seen as using the guise of environmentalism to disguise their true intentions, a totalitarian regime that dictates every aspect of human life. The role of the United Nations and other international organizations is also seen as crucial in this alleged plot. These institutions, which aim to promote global cooperation and development, are perceived as mere puppets of the New World Order. By pushing for global agreements on climate change, such as the Paris Agreement, they are said to be laying the groundwork for a one-world government that would oversee the implementation of strict environmental policies. This, in turn, would lead to a loss of national sovereignty and individual autonomy. Furthermore, some proponents of this theory point to the connections between key figures in the global warming movement and occult or elitist organizations. For instance, certain influential climate change activists have been linked to the Club of Rome, a think tank that has been accused of promoting a New World Order agenda. The Club of Rome's 1972 report, The Limest Growth, is often cited as an example of how the New World Order aims to use environmental concerns to justify population control and the restriction of resources. Another aspect of this theory is the alleged manipulation of scientific data to support the global warming narrative. Critics argue that climate scientists, often funded by governments or elitist organizations, are pressured to produce results that fit the predetermined agenda of the New World Order. This would involve exaggerating the severity of climate change, downplaying uncertainties, and ignoring alternative explanations for natural climate variability. By controlling the scientific discourse, the New World Order can create a sense of urgency and fear, which can then be used to justify radical policies and restrictions on individual freedom. In conclusion, while the idea that the Satanic New World Order wants to control us with global warming may seem like a conspiracy theory, it is based on a complex web of arguments and perspectives. Proponents of this theory believe that the fear of global warming is being used to manipulate and dominate the global population, with the ultimate goal of establishing a totalitarian regime. By examining the connections between key figures, international organizations, and the promotion of sustainable development, it becomes clear that there are indeed concerns about the motivations behind the global warming narrative. However, it is essential to separate fact from fiction and to approach this topic with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that the truth likely lies somewhere in between the extremes of this debate.